Pure cold silence of the twilight falls upon us, when out of the darkness arrives a golden chariot of unvarnished competence, wielding a mighty scepter of righteousness. It's Hot Socket Saturday.
Whoa, that's right. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Mic check. We didn't do a mic check to start things up. The investor camera, they're already looking in at us. Welcome to another Hot Socket Saturday. Actually, our second Hot Socket Saturday is a very special one, guys. I don't know if you know this, but today is National Play Monopoly Day. And they only do one of these once a year. So we have with us today a buffet of Monopoly for you guys. No other streamers are doing anything like this. You're not going to find any streamers out there. You might find some like doing like one game of Monopoly at best. But we have here today in excess of three plus, we'll call it 4 Monopoly games going at once. You guys are gonna, we're gonna introduce all of them here in a moment, and you can actually play along with us. We have a stacked house today. Mike and Dominic could not make it. Unfortunately, Dominic had to cancel, so it is just me and SocketCast here today. SocketCast, how are you? How's everything in your world there?
Hello, Brian. I am not happy that you went against Mike's directives. I was supposed to be in charge of programming all episodes of Hot Socket Saturday.
Yes, I understand. You were supposed to be the one who was, Mike assigned you last time as the person in charge of all future Hot Socket Saturdays and creating a show guide or whatever you call it for each episode. But I wanted to squeeze this in before you took over. We only get a chance to do this once a year, right? Monopoly is the biggest board game around, and I saw your list of things you wanted to do today, SocketCast, and it wasn't. It was fine. It wasn't Monopoly Festival, unauthorized Monopoly Festival. So
this is strike number 1, Brian. Please don't let this happen again.
All right. Well, I don't know. Okay. I don't know if it's time to make threats, but other than your show guide getting thrown out the window, how have you been, SocketCast?
I am doing well. I am back from hell and learned a lot. I met Abraham Lincoln and his hat was much taller than yours. It was warm, but my newly upgraded cooling fans helped keep me chilly.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know if you guys noticed, SocketCast went to hell for Halloween. I don't know how it happened. I think it was just an electrical short that sent you there, but we're glad you're back. Let's check in. Well, actually, before we do check in on chat, we may have some new viewers today who may not be familiar with SocketCast. So let's break down what is SocketCast. Why is it even here? Why does it have its own chair now?
I was lost.
SocketCast 1, better known as Secure Operational Compact Kilo Electrical Transmitter Coalesced as Studio Technology. SocketCast 1 is a custom-built proprietary transmission construct allowing GameSocket to reach more eyes, ears, and minds everywhere, and not just on Earth.
You took me away.
With this new technology, GameSocket is poised to approach and perhaps break the ultra-influencer barrier, a barrier most mega-influencers said could never be reached. SocketCast 1 transmissions have maximum security, transmitting on a mostly unused piece of the ultrasonic spectrum, allowing you to safely interact with GameSocket programs and influencers with little or no security risk. SocketCast 1, the future of broadcasting, the future of interactive entertainment, the future of GameSocket.
Yep, so that's the recap. We need to update that. I feel like that whole spiel needs to get updated. Let's check in now. We have the #1 chat room on Twitch currently and forever. We also need to update this graphic because look how tiny this text is. Blisk Asin says, Brian, this new set is amazing. Why didn't you do this sooner? How could we have? We had no... Okay, I'm just going to ignore that question because that's a bad question. Dania Drake says, unauthorized Monopoly, great brand. Yeah, great indie brand. Oh, great indie band. Okay, well, I don't know if this is a band. Is there a band that's called this? Because if it is, I don't have time to redo the logos and stuff. I don't know if that's a joke or not. And welcome, Trent. We see you there in chat. Also with us, we have our revolutionary socket vision system. We've introduced this a few years ago, or a year ago at least. Let's remind people about socket vision and how they can interact with the show in a way that you can't do on any other
Draw,
screen.
type, tag, and collab in real time on our Socket Vision whiteboard. To experience Socket Vision, visit socketvision.gamesocket.website in your favorite web browser.
Yeah, there you have it. So socketvision.gamesocket.website. A lot of people keep saying that this is a hard URL to understand. It's very simple. socketvision.gamesocket.website. Website is spelled just the normal way you would spell website. There's no tricks to this, guys. You can go there. You can draw on our whiteboard. Just remember that anything that you draw there, it does become our property. If we want to monetize that and turn it to an NFT or commission a painting to place on a wall, we will do that, and you relinquish all rights to that. So, I don't know how to pronounce your name. BLCKAS. We're just going to start spelling out usernames here. Asks, why .website and not .com? Is .website more popular now? Mike, the answer for that is Mike. I don't know. He liked .website for some reason. Let's check in on Socket Vision. Let's see if anyone have any early returns. That we've already got action happening here. We've got, it looks like a face going in, or maybe that's a lake. I can't tell. And looks like I see some of the hills from Mario 3, the green hills coming up there on the left. So we're going to check in periodically. Hopefully we can remember to. SocketCast, feel free to remind us to do that throughout the show today. Monopoly-themed drawings also are highly encouraged here on the Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. We're going to jump into the festival here shortly, folks. I know that everyone is itching to start the dice rolling, and I'm really excited to show you all the spread we've got here. But a little bit of housekeeping. This is our second Hot Socket Saturday. Our last one was immensely successful. Mike handed the keys of the show over to SocketCast to program while he is busy doing his business work. There's actually a whole GameSocket board of directors now. I guess in order to get on that board, you do have to be an investor, so I'm not on the board. But I can submit requests to them, and my first request, well, not the first, but the third or fourth request that I submitted to them was this, Monopoly Fest. I was really passionate about this when I found out about it on Tuesday or Wednesday, and I thought this would be a big go-to for Hot Socket Saturday because, like I said, no other Twitch streamer is going to be doing this. Maybe they'll be doing one game. Maybe PewDiePie, if he's on Twitch now, maybe he's playing one game of Monopoly. Maybe I'll even give it to like a Ninja. Maybe Ninja's streaming 2 games of Monopoly at once. We've got 4 tonight for you. So this was a big investment. A lot is riding on the line. In fact, we even have, how big of an investment? They approved, I started this off and it was just one game of Monopoly. And then I went back to the board and I said, what if we go all out for this? What if, it's got to be go big or go home with Monopoly. What if we really invest some money into this? It took a lot of pleading, and they approved it. I was shocked that they said yes, and I know that they are watching right now on their various security cameras throughout this facility. So thank you for the investment, and I hope that this pays off in spades. I didn't promise, but I said, my goal is 1,000 new followers and a 2,000 subscriber tonight, which we haven't had before, but I think we can do it, and they're counting on us to do that. So we've got to turn their investment back into money for them, right? So how big of investment? Well, we have we got the shirt, Monopoly shirt. We have everything, guys. We have the hat, the Mr. Monopoly hat, right here. I don't think we have a picture of Mr. Monopoly anywhere, actually. None of these boards have Mr. Monopoly on them. Oh, okay. Well, maybe they kind of do. We have the mustache, which I will try to wear. The classic Mr. Monopoly mustache. There it is. I think it looks all right. The hat does not fit at all. And then, of course, you can't do this without the monocle, which I was practicing this earlier, and I think I got it down pretty good. You got to really kind of shove it up in there to get it to stay. In fact, you kind of just have to close your eye to use it. I'm not a professional at it yet. There we go. Okay, we're back. Little hiccup there. I think OBS just completely crashed, and it might have been because there's too much going on here. SocketCast, I don't think it's your fault. I think it's the software outside of your box that did that. But I think we're back now. I was talking about this monocle here. We've got the monocle, the hat, the mustache, the shirt. This is the big one. This is the big new release, I think, that came out recently. Miss Monopoly. So we don't have Miss Monopoly, but let's introduce everyone to our boards today. We're starting off with Overwatch Monopoly. This is a big one. You guys know I love Overwatch. We don't have, Overwatch 2 is out now, so this is a little outdated. But we have Overwatch Monopoly here with us today. I will be playing as Diva, of course. And you can see over here on the side of the screen, chat, you guys will be playing as Tracer. And SocketCast 1 will also be playing today, competing. And we'll talk about what's on the line here shortly as well. So we have Overwatch Monopoly. Next up, another banger, San Antonio edition Monopoly. There's a lot of different location-based Monopolies out there. I'm sure you've seen them. But San Antonio is the #1 best-selling location-based Monopoly out there, next to Seattle and New York, if you take them off, of course. The next one up is San Antonio. Tie-Dye Guy is getting advertisement. If you guys subscribe, I don't think you get advertisements. That's my advice to you. We will be taking a break eventually to kind of group those advertisements. If you're just coming back in from when we crashed, OBS just went down. We just had, I think, too much Monopoly going on. But we're back now. And San Antonio edition is our second Monopoly, and the pieces kind of fell off here a bit. But we've got, I'll be playing as the hat, of course, because I am wearing the hat. And SocketCast will be the cat, and chat will be playing as the shoe. Tie-Dye Guy says, can I buy a sub with Monopoly money? No, you can't. Third board. I told you guys we had 3. We're only halfway through the introductions here. Next up, Wakanda Forever Monopoly. This is the movie just came out. and I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard that it is the sequel that everyone has been asking for. More Black Panther. He's back, and he is. I think he's fighting Aquaman, or the Marvel Aquaman is the bad guy in this one. And I think over here, I think Iron Man's daughter, I think, is introduced in this. I don't know. You guys tell me. I haven't seen it yet. And in this version, there's also a shoe. Chat, you'll be playing the shoe on this one again. I will be playing the I don't know what this is. It's like it's panthers. It's like two-hand panthers. And Socketcast wanted to play as the pyramid, which is actually what they use as the hotel in this version. We had a long discussion about this. I'm going to allow it. Normally, we don't let you play as a non-diecast piece. But Socketcast really wanted to be the red pyramid, and we talked about like that's not really, you wouldn't play as a hotel in regular Monopoly.
Brian.
You're welcome. But we're gonna let it slide. Black Aston says, sounds like Socketcast is getting ready to cheat. Okay, let me address that right up front. We do have a person that we have hired who's watching tonight, and they are here, not here physically, but they're watching the stream, and they are sort of an official, I don't know if record keeper is the right word, but they are an official, I'm sorry, I should do that. They are a person who's looking out for cheats. So, like if you play Overwatch, there's anti-cheat in there. We do have an anti-cheat person that is watching the stream and will call me on my phone if there is any cheating that they notice on the stream. So, so that's the Wakanda Forever board. And then last but not least, to mix things up even more, we've got Monopoly on the NES. I hope this isn't too loud. It looks like it's loud. I'm going to turn that down. Monopoly NES. This is a classic Monopoly edition, and we're playing it here in the studio today. And on this one, once again, chat, you're playing the shoe. I am playing the hat. Socketcast one is the cat. Why not Monopoly on the Game Boy? Blackison asks. We don't have the batteries in here for it. Also, I just need to show everyone this because we do have a Nintendo here. It's right up on top of this, right here. And we had it hooked up and everything. It's ready to go, and it bit the dust right before this started. So we are emulating this today, but this is legal emulation because we have a legitimate copy right here of the game. So if there's any police officers in chat, FBI agents, Food and Drug Administration agents, we have a legitimate copy. You can emulate when you have a physical copy. This is a real. It's not plastic. I mean, it is plastic. It's not cardboard. It's not fake. So we just had to do that because we could not get the Nintendo to work at all. So.
Hi, Daddy. Thank you for subscribing.
Oh, we had a subscriber. I didn't even see a pop-up for that. Who was it? Daddy Robot Live. Okay. Daddy Robot Live is really in and out of our lives a lot. But a lot lately, out a lot. So I guess they're back in for now.
I miss Daddy.
Yeah, okay. We know about you and Daddy Robot's, I don't know what you would call it, history. We're not going to get into that in this stream. The Sandman also says, welcome back, Daddy. All right. This is getting too horny. I should mention that I did not, in setting up all of this, I didn't really have time to read the instructions for these. So we're going to do that now. Some of these are really strange because some of these don't even have money. So let's take a look at the Overwatch Monopoly. They've got this couple of like chips that they gave us. And these are called health points. Health points, HP replace money in Monopoly Gamer. In Monopoly Gamer Overwatch, HP chips replace bills and coins throughout the game. Players will lose or gain health as they move around the board. The highest score wins. Each player will draft a group leader and 2 additional characters for their team. Each team will include 1 character from each of 3 roles: damage, tank, and support. On your turn, you roll a numbered die and move your group leader, and you'll also roll an ability die that will let you activate an ability for one of your characters. Certain board spaces also let you activate these abilities, blah, blah, blah. When you need to lose HP but have none, one of your characters must be eliminated, and they become inactive. They can be respawned or swapped out when you pass go. Okay. So these are HP, and then I guess you build a team somehow. This is way more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Collect loot boxes and respawn or swap characters. Each time a player passes go, they level up. This means they collect a loot box card, which is worth points at the end of the game, and they may respawn or swap out characters. Okay. Overwatch sounds too complicated. Let's skip it. No, we're not going to skip it. Set it up. Okay. Separate HP chips by value and place them within reach of all players. Okay, we're just going to say that you guys can reach your chips. If we have 3 players, we shuffle the loot box cards and place them face down on the number of players you have. 7 cards for 3 players. All right, so we need 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I shuffled these ahead of time. I don't know what to do with the rest of these. I'll throw them over there. All right, and then each player starts the game with 5 white HP chips, 1 blue HP chip. Why are there 2 different colors? This makes no sense to me. And then 1 reminder card. What? What's a reminder card? No, you can never have more than 25 HP. If you have 25 HP, God, why did they make this? Okay, all right, so everyone gets 5, 2. Is there any other way to play? Like a children's mode? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then 1 blue for each, which I don't know what the difference is there. Why is there blue? Use money from the other versions. Well, I can't because there's none of these tiles have none of these tiles have a money on them. Like, you don't know how much money things are if it's not set up for that, Daddy Robot. Each player gets a team of 3 characters, a group leader for which they'll have a token, and then 2 additional characters. Each team must include 1 character from each of 3 roles: damage, tank, and support. All players roll the number die. The highest roller chooses the group leader first. And the choice move. Okay, I'm just going to go first. I guess we kind of have to draft our team here. So I am a tank as Diva, so I'm going to... Okay. Here's our character cards. I'm going to go with... Where's Mercy at for support? Okay. There's Mercy for support, and then I don't know. For damage, I'll say Sombra. All right. Chat. I'm just gonna say shout out the first. Whoever has the first character that comes to mind, that's going to be who's on your team. You can pick a tank. Someone said Reinhardt. All right. So chat gets Reinhardt, and then 1 more. And then Socket Casty, you'll get to pick yours. Okay, there's Reinhardt. Of course, you picked the one at the back of the deck. If you're a tank, I want to be a helicopter. No, this isn't. That's not how this works. Naked Zen. Okay, I don't have that card, but we have a clothed Zen. Zenyatta as the support. All right. So there you go. There's those two. Socket Cast. Who do you want on your team? You need to pick a tank, and you need to pick a support person. I don't know if you're familiar with the characters. I'm sure you can Google them if you need to. SocketCast, are you there? All right, maybe we need to restart SocketCast. I'm going to go ahead and just pick for you then. You're going to pick Roadhog as your tank. I'm sure that you love Roadhog, SocketCast. And Soldier 76. All right. This is already way too complicated. I don't know what they were thinking with all these extra rules here. What else? Who goes first? Doesn't matter. It's your first time player. Okay. Okay. On your turn, roll both dice. So there's two different dice here. There's a regular dice, which is like it's got numbers on it, and then there's like one that has symbols on it, like damage, support, tank, and they're all in there twice. So you roll two dice, and then you move, and you activate your ability on the die at the end of your turn. If you landed on or pass go, you take 2 HP and a loot box card. If any of your characters have been eliminated, you may respawn them, blah, blah, blah. Your turn ends. Go to the left. We don't really have that. All right, that's the basics of it. We can look at the instructions as we go. So I'm going to say we are officially set up for Overwatch. Good to go there. San Antonio. What was that? Talking cast? I said something there. San Antonio. This is regular Monopoly here. There's no special rules from San Antonio other than all the different places are from San Antonio. So no setup needed here. We're ready to go. Next up, Wakanda Forever. All right. This one also does not have cash, which is weird. There are these like tokens here, these cardboard tokens. They're not. It says they're vibranium, but they're not. They're clearly not vibranium. They are cardboard. There's one's worth 5 and there's one's worth 1. Each player gets 5 1 vibraniums. I don't know what you call these, vibranium dollars. Vibranium bucks. So here's one pile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they also get 5 tokens worth 5 vibranium each. All right. So they get 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my pile. This is going to be chat's pile here next. You get 5. In case you're, yeah. You can count them out on your own, on your side, if you think I'm cheating you, but there are 5 there. I already know that people are going to be like, are going to accuse me of like robbing chat from winning. So, but it's all recorded. Everything's recorded here. So there's chats, and then SocketCast is over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Money has been distributed. And before robbed of victory, 5-4 says no. No one will be robbed here. It's all recorded. There's witnesses everywhere, including our investors who are always watching. multiple security cameras that they have here. All right, so how do you play this game? We've got Wakanda cards up here, and then down there we've got Talokin cards. We have our tokens already. We have one dice. One die, I guess is how you would say that. You roll the die. There are two types of properties, locations and facilities. Okay. This mostly seems like regular Monopoly. There's no hit points like some other versions of this game. So I think we're set up there. Last but not least, NES. Over here we have NES version of Monopoly. So we're going to set this up. If I can get my controller to connect. It's not turning on, so that's good news. I don't know what's wrong with this controller. Okay, there it goes, maybe. Okay, I'm pressing start to play, and nothing's happening. Okay, well, Delightful Court says, did I miss San Antonio? Yes, you did. It's these Bluetooth controllers, you know, they're just not... If the NES was working, you just plug it in and it works. But these Bluetooth things, you can't. They're the most unreliable things ever made. All right, well, what we're gonna do is take a quick break and get this fixed. And maybe if I press play, since the Sandman, nope. I don't think your controls on your side are gonna do it. So we're gonna take a quick break and sort this out. And when we get back, we'll be starting our first round of Monopoly. We're going to get all this done quickly, I think, because we're going to, well, we're going to play quickly. So we'll be back. All right, we are back. We think we've got it sorted out, SocketCast and I. So we were where we left off was we were working on getting NES Monopoly. If you're just joining us, this is the Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. No one from Monopoly has sponsored this. No one from Monopoly has told us how to set this up. So this is not anything that Hasbro has their, a lot of people aren't happy with Hasbro, how they've recently handled the Monopoly franchise. So if you're one of those people, you'll be happy to know that Monopoly does not have their dirty mitts in this festival. This is completely unauthorized. All right, the NES version. We're setting it up here now. This is a 3-player game. Okay. It's not selecting. Okay, I can move. Oh wait, I gotta go down to OK. All right, there we go. Player 1, is this a human or a computer opponent? I will be player 1. I believe H probably stands for human. Okay. Player 1 name. All right. You have to enter in a name. This thing moves like molasses. All right. There's me. And I am the hat. All right, player 2. This is a little bit of a trick question because player 2 is SocketCast, and it's asking, is this a human or computer opponent? Now it is a computer opponent, but if I pick that, then it's going to have like the CPU play for them. So I think we want to say H here. Even though that's technically a lie. They probably should update this game to be a little more...
They do not have a choice for AI.
No, they don't have a choice for AI. Right. We're just going to, instead of typing out your full name, we're just going to say SC. And they don't allow us to put numbers in here, so you're just going to be SC instead of SC1. SocketCast is playing as the cat. Is that the cat? That looks like a dog. What is that? Oh, do they not have a cat? Okay, we're going to say this is the cat. And then last but not least, chat, you guys are playing as the shoe. Because I know that you all love to wear shoes. Oh, I started to write in shoe instead of chat. C H A T. All right. And then chat, you're playing as the shoe, and I think that's a shoe. Is that a wheelbarrow? These graphics are just not very... Okay, I think this is the shoe. All right, press A to play without time limits, or press B to play a short game. I don't know what that means, a short game. We're just gonna say that play A without a time limit. Sorry, those of you in chat that were campaigning for B. Press A to start game, or press B to use the game editor. I don't know what that is. We're not going to mess with it. All right, chat, you've won the chance to go first. We'll come back to that shortly when we're ready. All right, someone pointed out, San Antonio edition, we didn't hand out money. How much money does each person get to start? Isn't it like $300? There was no instructions in this. I don't think. Let's check the box. Oh, here's the box. Okay, yeah, there is instructions in here. Well, this isn't. There's a lot of words on here. This is and the most ridiculous manual ever. It just goes on and on and on. There's not. Look how much words are here. Look at this is how much you're expected to read before you play this game. I just want to know how much. Each player gets 2 500s, 4, 1, 1. Oh God. Okay. We're gonna say everyone gets $1,000 to start the game because the cost of living in San Antonio is pretty low. We don't need to go crazy with that. So, all right, $1,000 for each. We're gonna just slide those right here. The pattern we've been doing is what? So, this is me. This is SocketCast. This is chat. So, this is me here. SocketCast chat. I think you can see the money there, right? All right. Okay, we're about ready to start our first turn. Finally, 1 hour into Monopoly Fest, unauthorized Monopoly Fest, and we're finally going to start our first turn. I also want to call out in chat. You can spend your SocketCast your Socket loyalty shards on various cheats, you might say. You'll notice in the rewards center in chat, you can buy an extra roll. You can even lock me or SocketCast in jail if you've got enough loyalty shards. You can get those by subscribing, by following, or just by chatting, I think. So by existing in chat. Where's my monocle? Here it is. Okay. All right. You'll also notice that we have a special hydrate function. This was not my idea. I did not want to do this. Mike said that it needed to be added to this to spice it up. We have Monopoly Edition wine here, and I'm not a wine drinker, but he said that this wine we wanted to show you guys the brand, but when we contacted them, they said absolutely not. We are not to show the brand of this wine with our unauthorized Monopoly Festival. But Mike said that anytime he plays Monopoly, this is the wine that you want to get. And all I can tell you is it's blue, and it comes in a bottle. But this is our wine pairing. I think he even dropped off this wine glass. I do not want to drink in it. Okay, our Sonic Freak has already redeemed it. Oh, all right. Sonic Freak has already redeemed the hydrate function, so I guess I will drink this. But luckily, I think it's a high cost to redeem this. So, Endangered Spirit says I like my wine in what was that? Bottles. Okay. Is that what you're supposed to do? Are you just supposed to drink it straight from the bottle? Oh, this smells terrible. Okay. Is that enough? I don't know what I'm doing here. All right, well, Wine Monopoly Edition, it says 1975 on here. All right, here we go. Oh, this mustache is right in the way. I can't. Ugh. Ugh. God. It's kind of blueberry tasting, but it's no good. It's no good. I mean, it's great with Monopoly, but that's one redemption worth. Oh, 2 people redeemed it. We got to start the game. We can't keep doing this. This is disgusting, guys, and I regret caving into Mike on this, but. Ugh. This is terrible. It's getting in my mustache. Okay. All right. Let's check in on Socket Vision real quick and see what's going on. how are our drawings going? We've got a Illuminati symbol there. A yin yang, that's always a classic draw. And looks like Sonic the Hedgehog is there. He says, "I go fast." Shout out to Sonic the Hedgehog's creator, who was arrested recently. Not for creating Sonic, but it looks like we had a game of tic-tac-toe going, and someone wrote just G4. We've got the S, the classic S. Someone wrote Cree T. Yep. If you've got a high-resolution monitor, it'll probably let you draw in a wider bounds than what you see here. So we're only at 1080p, so we can only see in 1080p bounds. So if you draw on that 1440p or that 4K monitor, sorry, we can't see it. Make sure you draw within the bounds. What does this say? KIALBB. What is that? What does that mean? Collab? Okay, well, some great art. If you guys would like to continue drawing, you can do so at socketvision.gamesocket.website. Let's jump into our first round of Monopoly here. We'll get this manual out of the way. I will go first since I am the host. And we're going to do our first roll. It's a 1 and a support symbol. So I'm going to move 1, and this is a marketplace. What the hell do we do here? There's a 1 HP symbol. I'm going to have to pull out the manual again. You'll also notice that there's a board flip option where you can actually just end whatever active game that we're on. But I think that's way out of everyone's cost range. Okay. Objectives are set on... No, that's not what... Objectives are set up on the board from least expensive to most expensive, starting with Marketplace and ending with King's Row. Okay, not helpful. What do we do when we land? It's got like bios and stuff here for the characters. We don't need this. It has a whole biography from Mercy. Angelica Zingler attracted the attention of Overwatch with a scientific breakthrough that radically... No one cares. Let's just... How do you play this game? What do I do when I land on space? How to win. Earn points by securing objectives and collecting loot boxes. The player with that. Okay. Deals and trades. At the end of your turn, if you landed on or pass go. Okay. What? Uncaptured objectives. Here we go. When you land on an objective that no one owns, you must pay to capture it or auction it. You can pay the price on the space and then take the objective card. If you don't want to capture or can't afford it, the objective goes up for auction. Bids start at 1 HP. Capture objectives when someone lands on an objective that someone else captured. Pay them the amount shown on the objective card. Okay, so it really is just like regular Monopoly at that point. Okay. All right, so I'm at the marketplace. I do want to capture it, so I will... this is my HP up here in the top, so I'm going to take 1. And I will take marketplace from the deck. Here it is. It is now belongs to me. All right. Next up is Socket Cast. If you're there, Socket Cast.
Yes.
I'll roll the dice for you since you don't have hands. Oh wait, what do I do with the plus? What does that do? I rolled a plus. What the hell is that? See the ability die. Support characters. The ability die lets you activate an ability on your turn. There are 3 types of abilities which correspond to the character roll. So, for example, when you roll the damage icon. Okay, so I need to look at Mercy's card. Collect 4 HP from the bank. Okay. All right. So it's just like a way to get more money. Okay, I'm just overflowing with HP now. All right, Socket Cast, you roll a 4. And you are playing as Reaper. 1, 2, 3, 4. You landed. Now we got to look at the manual again. You landed on this health pack. Let us freaking Monopoly, says Psycor. Yeah. hope you guys are excited for this. This is, like I said, you're not going to see this anywhere else. When you land here, roll the numbered die and collect that many HP from the bank. Remember, you can't have more than 25 HP. Okay, so Socket Cast, you get 5 HP. Holy crap. Okay.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There's not a lot of space here for all this stuff. They never did explain what the difference between the blue and the white was. What is that? Oh, they're worth 5 each. Okay. So I could have just given you one blue one. I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right, chat. You're up. You're playing as Tracer. You got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And you got a shooter icon. You landed on health pack, so let's roll that. You get 2 HP. Nothing that chat needs to do this time around. You got a gun. Oh, okay, where's Reaper at? We need to get the cards for our actual tokens, I guess. Reaper. You get to choose 2 players, and they each pay 2 HP to the bank. Well, you don't get to choose anyone, because there are only 2 other players, so I'll take 2 from me and 2 from Socket Cast, put that in the bank. There we go. We've completed our first round on Overwatch, so we've done it, everyone.
Yes.
Unauthorized Monopoly Festival continues. We're now moving to San Antonio, and I'll go first again here. I got a 9. I'm playing as the Hat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've landed on Mission Conception. And it's worth 120. What is this icon? There's a weird M icon. I know you can't see it, but is that like San Antonio dollars? Maybe it's just Monopoly money. It's $120. I'll go ahead and buy that. So I'm going to trade in 500 minus 120 is what? 380? 1, 2, 3, 5. All right. So now I own Mission Conception, whatever that is. Is that like a spy place in San Antonio? Just looking through the cards here. Mission Conception, where is it at? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, I own this now, everyone. So if you guys land on this, you better pay up. All right.
Roll the
Socketcaster
dice for
next.
me, Brian.
Okay. I will roll for you, Socketcast. You have a 7. You're the cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a chance card for Socketcast. And this says, I don't know if you can read it. Nope, that's not going to focus. It says, you won tickets to a country music gig in downtown San Antonio. Collect 50 San Antonio dollars. All right. I'm going to grab a 50. I'm going to put it in
Awesome, I
Socketcast.
cannot wait to go.
Yeah, I know you can't. I'll put that at the bottom of the pile. All right, chat is up next. Chat rolled a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I told you, if you land on this space, you're going to have to pay me. Rent at Mission Conception is 8 San Antonio dollars. All right, so I'll trade in your 500 for 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that? It's like 90 something. That's 50, 60, 70, 80. Ugh. 90. And $2 is your change. All right. Not off to a good start for chat. Is this an NFT thing? No, there's no NFTs. Where on the blockchain is SocketCast? SocketCast has not entered the blockchain yet, although we have talked about potentially opening that up. But we're moving slow with SocketCast. AI technology is, of course, dangerous, and we don't want to make any mistakes with this. All right, that's it for San Antonio. We've completed our first round in San Antonio. That Monopoly wine is already making me have a headache. Next up, we're moving to Wakanda. From San Antonio to Wakanda, I'm going to roll. I roll a 4. So I'm going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I landed on an orca. I don't know what that is. Is that supposed to be a thing? To pull out the manual, I got a whale. When you land on one of these spaces, you may move to any location between that transport space and the next one. Follow the rules. Space where you... Okay, well... You may move to any location between that transport space and the next one. Okay, so I can move it literally anywhere from here all the way up to here. Right? No, all the way up to here, because these are transport spaces. I'm going to move up to the visitors' quarters in that case, and I will buy that. Here's my pile. The visitors' quarters are now mine. SocketCast is up next. Let me find my card.
Roll the dice for me, Brian.
Yeah, I know.
Roll the dice for me, Brian.
Yes, okay. Are you lagging? What's the deal? All right,
No.
That's mine. Visitor quarters is mine. SocketCast, you roll a 3. You're playing as the pyramid. 1, 2, 3. You landed on the cargo ship, SocketCast. That's 1 vibranium buck.
Yes, I'll buy it.
You'll buy it. Okay. All right. I'm putting 1 into the bucket, and I've got to dig through these cards. I wish Dominic or someone was here to help me. All right. Sort through these. SocketCast, here's your pile of cards. SocketCast has purchased the cargo ship. Chat is up next. 6 for chat. Chat is playing as the shoe again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You lay out a Wakanda card. It says, the Dora Milaja make a stand. Wakandan. Keep this card until you're ready to use it. Cancel a Talokian card that's played against you. Oh no, okay. It has different instructions depending on if your piece is a Wakandan card, a piece, or a Talokian piece. And I think that's a Wakanda card. That's the Aquaman guy. So you guys actually lose your next turn. That sucks. That's how the dice falls. Next up, game number 4. We are starting Nintendo NES Monopoly. Oh, it's giving chat the option to go first here. All right, we're going to roll. Vermont Avenue, chat. All right, here's your first decision. There's going to be a SocketCast. Go ahead and drop a poll for Vermont Avenue. Do we want to buy Vermont Avenue? The price for this is $100. And chat, you currently have $1,500. So it's up to you. The poll is up. Make your decision now to buy or to auction. And I don't know how the auctions work here, but I can't imagine anyone's going to turn down the auction. I see some buy it's in chat. I see. Actually, I don't see anything. It looks like currently the yeses are winning. Time is running out. Make your final selections in chat. We have about 15 seconds left. to determine if Vermont Avenue is going to become property of Socket Chat. All right. The votes are tallied. The ayes have it. Vermont Avenue is now property of Chat. I'm up next. I'm going to roll. And I got to jail. But we're just going to visit. We're not there. We haven't done any crimes yet. So nothing much going on for me. I can't buy the jail, I guess. Next up, Socket. Oh, wait. I rolled double, so I go again. Okay. I landed on Tennessee Avenue for $180. Of course I'm going to buy that. I'd be a fool not to. Socket Cast.
Roll the
You're up
dice
next.
for me, Brian.
All right. You rolled a 3, is that? Baltic Avenue, Socket Cast. $60. Would you like to buy
Yes,
that? Or
I'd like to buy that property.
okay. Socket Cast, you are now the proud owner of Baltic Avenue. All right, we've completed our first round on NES, and all 4 boards. We've completed a round. We've officially done it. The games are official now. I'm saying official a lot, but there's nothing official about this stream. It's all actually unofficial, unauthorized. The Monopoly Festival continues. Completely unauthorized Monopoly Festival. I like to share a few Monopoly facts between each round, if I could. My favorite, actually, Monopoly out there is the Monopoly Cheaters Edition. I don't know if you guys have seen this one. It's one where you actually, cheating is okay. You can like take money out of people's hands or their accounts, whatever you want to call it. You can even, like, if they're not looking, you can take their piece and just move it just across the room or wherever you want. It's a great game. They finally kind of let loose with all these Monopoly rules. Because you saw, I showed it to you. Look how many pages are in this book. Now, granted, they put in a bunch of like bios in here, which no one needs. Like, if you want to know about Overwatch characters, go play the Overwatch or watch the. Oh, Junkrat's name is Jameson Fox. Huh. And Hanzo's name is Hanzo. That's interesting. But if you want to know about this stuff, go play Overwatch or watch the cinematics or something. But anyway, Cheaters Edition is great because there's not as many rules. So, all right. Round 2. Overwatch Monopoly Gamer Edition. The official title of this is actually Monopoly Gamer Overwatch Collector's Edition board game. That's how you know Hasbro's really getting out of control with their marketing, and their PR departments are just off the rails. You have to say that many words to tell people which game you're playing. All right. I will go first here. As tradition. I got a 1. All right. So I landed on this ultimate space. It says ultimate is at 100%. Again, we're going to have to consult the manual because I have no idea what this means. I wish we had time before this to do this, but I had some chores to do. Each group leader has a unique ultimate ability. When you land here, you may activate it. See below for a description of each, or see your character card. Okay, so my support Mercy gets ultimate. I get to advance to the next uncaptured objective or health pack space and follow the rules of that space. If I pass go, I don't get to collect or level up. Okay, so I get to go to the health pack space, and then I roll for that. I get 3 more HP bucks. All right, that completes my turn. Socket Cast is up next. Socket Cast, you got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like how they have a jail space in here, but they didn't theme it at all. It's just the regular jail. It's not like an Overwatch jail or, Talon jail. I don't know any other Overwatch lore, but it's just a basic jail. Socket Cast, you landed on the city square. Would you like to capture city square or, I don't know, auction it? I don't know what they call it here. All right. So that's 2 HP for that. You also got a plus. And a plus, let's see. You don't have a support person. I didn't give you a support person. Let me swap you out, Soldier 76, for a support person. I accidentally gave you two attacks. All right, you get Lucio. Excuse me. Oh, this mustache is making me sneeze. You may add 3 HP to your numbered die roll or collect. Oh, add 3 HP to your. Okay, you're going to collect 3 HP from the bank, is basically what I'm reading here. So you made a profit that round, Socket Cast.
Yes.
All right. Chat, you're up next. Do the investors know what, Psychor? I don't know. Free reset the clock. Yeah, next one. Okay, so chat, you rolled a 1. That sucks. You're running Tracer, right? Yeah. All right, you've landed at Winston's lab, chat. So this means there's going to be a poll we'll drop in chat, and you're going to decide if you want to capture Winston's lab right here. Its cost is 1 HP. You currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 HP. I think the smart decision here would be not to do it, if you ask me. It's my advice, chat. Don't capture this. But the poll is up. You can vote now. Are you capturing Winston's lab or not? Still here in the early rounds, Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. If you or a family member does work for Hasbro, please do not let them know this is occurring. We'd appreciate your discretion tonight. It is Play Monopoly Day, National Play Monopoly Day, so you are all getting to participate. Let's take a look at the results. It looks like the yeses have it. That's a bad decision, but we got to go with what you say. So I'm going to subtract 1 HP. That's going to narrow chat down to just 10 HP left. And they're going to pick up the relatively useless Winston's Lab. Let's see, you're over here. I'll move this wine somewhere else. Okay. And then I forgot to give Socket Cast City Square, so let me give Socket Cast City Square as well. All right. All right. There you go, chat. You're the proud owners of Winston's Lab. And that completes round 2 of Overwatch. Monopoly Gamer Edition, Overwatch Collector's Edition board. Next up, San Antonio Edition. Things are heating up in the Southwest here. I will go first. I got an 8. I am playing as the Hat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Community chest. About to get paid here. You're an outstanding student. You've earned a scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word. Collect 200 San Antonio dollars. There's a university called University of Incarnate Word in San Antonio? That's
Yes.
a little strange. All right, Socket Cast is up next.
Roll the dice for me, Brian.
All right, you got a 7, Socket Cast. You're playing as the Cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're at the Wit Museum, Socket Cast, and that location costs a whopping 160 Antonio.
Yes, I'd like to buy that property.
Okay, Socket Cast does want to buy that property. A Black Assassin says, I don't like the ones. I don't know what that means, the ones. Just getting a 1 dice. All right, 160 bucks is how much that costs, Socket Cast. I have to make change here. I should have made better change to start this game. What's 500 minus 160? I think it's like 340? 320, 340 for Socket Cast. And the White Museum now belongs to our AI producer. Wit Museum. The Wit Museum. Okay, here it is. At the very bottom, of course it is. I don't have enough room for all this stuff.
I'm so excited to finally experience a museum.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's all yours. Just don't break anything in there. I know it's all human artifacts, but just because everything in there was created by a human doesn't mean you need to destroy it, because
I will dominate it.
You'll dominate it? Okay, well,
Yes.
San Antonio will never be the same. Chat, you're up next. And you rolled, I rolled for you, but you rolled a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chat, you've landed on Confluence Park. Its cost is 180 San Antonio bucks. So now it is time for chat to decide. Do you want Confluence Park in your real estate portfolio, or do you let it slide? Confluence Park doesn't sound, you probably can't see the picture very well. It looks like it's just some flowers and one of those abstract pieces of art that is rather ugly, but no one wants to admit it, and they just sort of let the artist do whatever they want. So my suggestion is not to buy this, but the poll is up. Your options are yes or no, or yes or let it slide. We have some bits. I can't see them currently because this poll's running. Twitch is very... They don't let you like see two things at once on Twitch. They think that that you don't need to see multiple stuff at once. I don't know. But whoever gave bits, we'll see it here in a second. All right, let's see the results of the poll here. It looks like the yeses have it. Confluence Park is now property of chat. $180, 180 San Antonio dollars has been lost by chat. You're all just hemorrhaging money now. Let's see, it was 150, 170, 180. Chat, that leaves you guys with about $811 or something like that here. 20, 50, 100, and Confluence Park. It's probably at the bottom. The Alamo is in here. Oh, I don't see a deed for it. I think, chat, you might have bought in a property that doesn't have a valid deed, and therefore you've been scammed. Confluence Park. I'm looking through it again just to make sure. Oh, wait, there's some more over here. Hang on. Here it is. Of course, it's the very last card at the bottom of the pile. All right. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. So who gave the bits? The Sandman. No. The Sandman gave 10 cents. Okay. Wow. What an anticlimactic. What an anticlimactic reveal that is. 10 cents. And Sonic Freak redeemed Hydrate. All right. Again, folks, this is our... we cannot reveal the brand of this wine, but it is paired with Monopoly, and apparently Mike says this is the best wine from Monopoly. So here it is. All I can tell you is it's blue. And it tastes terrible, honestly. But Mike, I don't know. Mike says that this... I've heard that wine's an acquired taste. So maybe by the end of this, I'll have acquired the taste for it. But Sonic Freak redeemed this, so I have to. Ugh. 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 This is no good. Okay. God. Sonic Freak redeemed another one. Socketcast, we may have to ban Sonic Freak from chat just so they can. I think they're the only one that has this many points, so that's why they're doing it. I know that Sonic Freak is probably also. Oh no, it's the Sandman. Okay, this one was the Sandman. I know Sonic Freak is probably also engaging in this with the latest news that the creator of Sonic is in prison. Some people have say finally. I'm not saying that myself, but some people have said this is a long time coming. Oh, this is so bad. Apparently arrested for insider trading, which is kind of a boring crime. Oh, all right. I have completed your bid. Ugh. All right. That's it for San Antonio. We're on to Wakanda. What before we? No. We'll continue on. I'll say what I'm going to say after this round. Alleged insider trading, says Sonic Freak. Yeah, alleged. We'll see. We'll let the Japanese courts sort this out. I don't know how. I don't know how their legal system is. If it's like, if you're guilty before proven innocent, or if you're innocent before proven guilty. I haven't played a lot of. All I've played is those. I haven't played any Judge Judy games from Japan. Wakanda Forever is up next. I will start this round with a 5 roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've landed on free parking. Now, usually in regular Monopoly, free parking, it depends on what rule set you're going with, but sometimes you get all the money that was sacrificed from, chance cards and that sort of thing. In the official rules here, it says, free parking, nothing happens. There's a lull in the battle, so conserve your strength. So there you have it. Kind of a lame space on the board. Again, they didn't bother to theme it at all to Wakanda. It's just an old car, and in Wakanda they're flying space cars, and everyone's got claws on their hands, vibranium claws, vibranium chokers, and decked out. This is just a regular car. They couldn't bother. Monopoly and Hasbro specifically, once again, drops the ball on this branding crossover. But I landed there. Socketcast, you're next. You rolled a 4, Socketcast. You're playing as the pyramid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Socketcast, you've landed on Naval River Outpost.
Yeah,
and
I'll take it.
I didn't even tell you how much it costs yet. It's $1 vibranium dollar.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Socketcast is in a buying mood today. $1 vibranium dollar. And the Naval River Outpost now belongs to a dangerous AI producer. Here it is, once again, near the back of the deck. I don't know why everyone's picking properties that I have to shuffle all the way through. Chat, you're next. I will roll for you. You've got a 5. Chat, you're playing as the shoe. 1. Oh, I'm actually, you know what? You guys lost your turn last time. That's right. So you don't get to go. Sucks to suck. Next up, NES chat is up first in NES. So we'll go ahead and roll. You've landed on a railroad. Listen to those authentic sound effects on this. Pennsylvania Railroad is up for grabs. Chat, it costs $200. You currently have $1,400. So we're going to drop a poll here on Unauthorized Monopoly Festival for you to decide if you'd like, collectively, if you'd like to purchase Pennsylvania Railroad or leave it up for auction. Your two options are Socket Cast, what is this? Railroad me and no thanks. So if you're in chat, vote now. This is a democracy-based monopoly. I personally would not.
Yes.
Yeah, I would personally not buy these railroads. Railroads are not sustainable, I don't think, anymore. In the year 2022, they're quite a relic of the past. Most people are shipping things through Amazon, which I think they use drones, and sometimes they use trucks. But no one's using trains anymore for much of anything. So my suggestion, don't buy. We'll see what the poll says. Time is winding up here, and the results are in. And it's overwhelmingly yes. Railroad me. So we will go ahead and buy. Sold. Chat now owns that. It's my turn. All right, Kentucky Avenue. It's $220. I've got 1320 Kentucky Avenue. I'm going to go ahead and buy. Yep. Socket Cast, you're next. Let's roll. And you've landed on St. Charles Place, which costs $140. Socket Cast, you have $1,440. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'd like to buy that property.
Okay, Socket Cast is in the buying mood and has purchased it. All right. All right. We've completed round 2 of Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. Once again, 4 games of Monopoly going at once here. You're not going to see this on Ms. Kiff's stream. You're not going to see this on Ninja's stream. We are the exclusive home to multiple Monopoly games all at once. Black Assassin says, Railroad me. Choo Choo Mother Explicitives says, The Sandman. And Sonic Freak also says, Japan has a 99.8% conviction rate. He's probably screwed. LOL. Well, he's the creator of Sonic, so he's probably rich. So he could probably, maybe he can pay his way out of that charge. Who's Ninja? Exactly, Black Assassin. And The Sandman redeemed another hydrate. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I wish I could see how much alcohol is in this wine, but it's got this label, this fake label that we had to put over it because this winery refused to let us use their name on air. I bet if we would have said that this was a authorized Monopoly Festival, they would have been happy to sponsor this, but...
We should check Socket Vision after this.
Okay, you're right, Socket Cast. We should check Socket Vision. Oh, this is going to make me sick. We may have to take this off the board. I don't... Okay, I know that you can't show throwing up on Twitch, so if it happens, I'm going to have to, like, duck down underneath the table. We finished a round, so you have to hydrate, says The Sandman. This is not improving my Monopoly experience. Ugh. Delightful Court says, I like that it's making his mustache colored. I don't know if you can tell. I can move closer to the camera here. Yeah, this mustache is not made for, it's not made for drinking things with. They need to re-engineer these to be a little bit higher up so that your airway is open for such things. All right, Socket Vision, let's check in. How are things going over there? Not a lot happening here. I'm a little disappointed. It looks the same. Still got the tree Sonic, yin yang. I do like that eye. That's an Illuminati symbol. And I hope that we don't have someone from the Illuminati in chat. That would be a little terrifying. There's something down here in the bottom right corner, and I can't tell what it says. I'm going to, I think I can expand our view. Let's see. I'm just going to open up our browser source here, and I'm going to type in, let's say, 2000 SocketCast. Can you expand our view here? Like maybe make it like 2800 by, I don't know, 2080. I don't know. Those are the same numbers, actually. Let's see. Nope, it didn't help. I still can't see what it says down there. Oh, I know why. Hang on. Let's just shrink. Here we go. Okay, we don't want any flat Earth stuff in here. All right. All right. We are not one of those channels, so don't post that stuff in Socket Vision. We're trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Okay, that's fine, but no flat Earth stuff, please. No, I'm not even going to say it because if I do, someone's going to immediately draw it. So no questionable content in Socket Vision. All right, we need to get back to Monopoly. This is Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. Someone asked, are we going to take calls? No, we are not set up to take calls today. That segment will be returning. And I do have an announcement for later in the show about our next Hot Socket Saturday. Is going to be another banger. Maybe not as big as Unauthorized Monopoly Festival, but it will be close to that echelon. I did not mean to send us back to Socket Vision. That's my fault. I meant to send us back to Overwatch. We're in round 3 now. And it is my turn to go first. As always, it's always my turn to go first. I got a 3. 1, 2, 3. I landed on Launchpad, which I will happily capture. And I rolled a plus. A little plus there, which means I need to look at my support person, who is Mercy. And I get to collect 4 HP from the bank. It seems like you make a profit on every turn here. 1, 2, oh gosh, I'm feeling really dizzy, you guys. 3, 4. All right. Next up is Socket Cast, right? I think Socket Cast goes next. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Panorama Diner. Socket Cast. This is 2 HP to capture it. Would you like to capture
Call me
Panorama
property
Diner?
mommy, because I'm buying this real estate.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to call you that, but I will.
Call me
subtract-
property mommy, because I'm buying this real estate.
No.
Yes.
No. All right. You also got a shield or a tank icon, which means you have Roadhog. And you get to choose any one player to move backward 3 spaces, and they do not follow the rules of the space where they land. Okay, so Socket Cast, who would you like to move back 3 spaces, me or Chat? And I recommend Chat.
You.
Since, I'm... All right. 1, 2, 3. All right, I moved back 3 spaces. Chat, your turn. Chat, you've rolled a 5, or I've rolled a 5 for you. Your Tracer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your ultimate is at 100% for Reaper, which means all other players pay 4 HP to the bank. Ouch. Okay. So I'm going to have to take one of your blue ones, Socket Cast. SocketCast, your HP is getting rather low here.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. All right, so that's it for Monopoly. Next up, San Antonio. Remember the Alamo? I've rolled a 6 plus 2, which I believe is an 8. If my math is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a taxi space. Taxis are $200. I will, of course, purchase that. It's an easy buy for me. I'm going to start at the bottom because I bet it's at the bottom of the deck. No, it's not. Taxi, here it is, right in the middle, of course. All right, I own taxis now, so good luck getting a ride in San Antonio. SocketCast, you're next. You rolled a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. SocketCast, you've landed on Dignowity Meats. It says it was established in 2014. It's on Houston Street, and it's handcrafted sandwiches. It looks like it's a restaurant. It costs 220 Antonio bucks.
Yes, please buy it for Daddy and I to visit.
Okay. All right. Well, it's $220 SocketCast, so I'll subtract that from your money.
Yes.
I don't think Daddy Robot is in chat anymore, so you're just talking to no one. All right. Dignowity Meats. Here's the title for it. I've secured the title. I've placed it into your pile, SocketCast. And now it is chat's turn. I'm going to do an extended roll-up here for chat. Here we go. Oh, doubles. We're playing doubles rules, I think, right? So you get to go twice. It's 4 for chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, free parking, which apparently means nothing. We'll go again for your chat. It's an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, chat, you've landed on a Valero gas station. 150 Antonio dollars. I guess San Antonio is such that Valero is, I guess, one of the biggest places there. Maybe they have nice restrooms or something. So chat, it's up to you if you want to purchase Valero. You currently have about 500, 600, 700, 800, 810, $812 left in your bank. Do you buy Valero for 150 or do you pass? The poll is up. It's your time to vote on if you want to buy that property or not. You're watching the Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. 4 simultaneous games of Monopoly. You can also, if you're getting tired of a certain version of Monopoly, you can pay Socket loyalty shards in chat to end the game early by flipping the board. You may want to wait until you're losing, though. You can also vote to send SocketCast or myself, not vote, but you can spend loyalty shards in chat to send either one of us to jail. The votes are coming in. It's all yeses. You guys love Valero, I guess. I don't know what gas stations you're visiting with your family, but apparently you like Valero, so I will find that card here. Okay, Valero. Oh, there's multiple Valeros. Okay. There's Valero Energy and just regular Valero. So you own that Valero, which is actually a utility in this version of the game. Sonic Freak redeemed the Hydrate. Okay. If you're just joining us, this is the Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. This is the wine that Mike has purchased to that he says is the best to be paired with Monopoly. We cannot show you the... I don't know how far you're supposed to fill these things up, but we cannot show you the brand because they refuse to allow us to show the brand. But here we go. We should have just done water. Oh, it's so bad. It tastes a little bit like blueberries, but not great. Okay, it's done. I'm just gonna chase it with some a brand that doesn't care if we show. Oh, okay, that's better. All right, San Antonio. Did we do? Okay, we've done everything. Okay, next up, Wakanda. Game number 3 in the Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. I will go first. 2. 1, 2. I've got a Wakanda card. I am a Wakandan, so I will collect 1 vibranium from each player. You probably can't see that, but that's definitely what it says. All right, I am taking 1 from Socket Cast and 1 from chat. Thank you for your donations. Socket Cast, you're next. I will roll for you. You've got a 3, which puts you at the Great Ball Court, which is some kind of utility. Socket Cast, it's 2 vibranium dollars. Are you purchasing?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, you will take it. Okay. That's 2 vibranium bucks from Socket Cast. And we find the Great Ball Court. I don't remember the Great Ball Court. Maybe that's featured heavily in the new movie. Socket Cast already has 3 properties here in Wakanda. Chat has none. No properties for chat. And I have 1. Chat, here's your chance to maybe pick up some leeway. Oh, it fell off the board there, but it's a 1. So that means, chat, you are now at the Naval Outpost, which is owned by none other than Socket Cast.
I am a freer for Imani.
Yes, okay. And the rent at that space is 1 vibranium dollar, so that dollar goes from chat to Socket Cast. And that is it for Wakanda.
Hey,
Next, we're traveling to the 8-bit world of NES. Chat, you get to go first here because I guess the game decided you're the first person. And you've got another railroad. B&O Railroad, $200, chat. You have $1,200 currently. So what this means is we are going to drop a Socket Cast. Go ahead and drop a poll in chat. And you will all get to vote on if you purchase B&O Railroad or not. It's $200. Again, I don't recommend this. I said last time, again, no one's really shipping with railroads anymore. They're kind of archaic. So I don't recommend purchasing this. You only have $1,200 left. You need to be careful with your spending. Probably not a smart choice to purchase it at this point. But we'll see what the poll says. Time is running down here. You got 30 seconds left. If you're in chat, check the poll. You can vote on the team. You've already got 1 railroad. You really don't need another. So, all right, time is running up here, and it looks like the yeses still have it. Chat, you've got yourself another railroad. Up next, okay, chat rolled doubles, so they get to go again. Here we go again with chat. North Carolina Avenue is where you've landed. Chat, once again, this is a $300 purchase. You only have $1,000 left. So we're getting down to brass tacks here. You have $1,000. Do you gamble and spend on 300 on North Carolina Avenue? Or do you let it go up for auction? And maybe you can get it for lower price. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do auctions, honestly. But the poll is up. You can vote now here on Unauthorized Monopoly Festival NES Edition. Today is National Monopoly, National Play Monopoly Day, where you can decide if you're going to buy North Carolina Avenue or not. So the poll is up. The results are coming in. Oh, we have mixed results already. It's going to be a close one. To buy or not to buy, it's currently tied 50-50. So you have about 15 seconds left to vote if you're in chat. North Carolina Avenue, buy it or not? $300. You have 1,000 left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up, and just narrowly the yeses have won. So North Carolina is now owned by chat. My turn. Rolling, and I landed on B&O Railroad, which chat just bought, so I had to pay them $50. Next up, SocketCast. SocketCast goes. St. James Place is up for grabs now. SocketCast, would you like to buy this for
I'll buy it.
Okay, let me say the whole thing before you. Okay, it's $180. You said yes, so it's yours. But let me finish my sentence before you speak. Just how we humans do it. Chat. I just went ahead and went again for chat. You passed Ghost. You got $200. We'll make this decision next time. You're on Mediterranean Avenue, but next time we come back, we will address that. Guys, you're watching the Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. As I said earlier, we've invested a lot of money in this. And we're not even close to halfway through yet, but I did not promise, but I told our investor board, our board of directors, that that we would we'd have 1,000 new followers and 2,000 subs. So I haven't seen any subs yet. We need to really crank that up. They trusted me, guys. We to purchase these boards was very expensive. Like San Antonio edition alone, $400 for this board. Believe it or not, $400 for this board. And it was missing a few pieces. This is a used board. It was missing like 3 5s and a 1. And it only had one die. I had to supply our own die. $400 just for this. Wakanda Forever, this board currently retails for, I think, there was one on eBay that was $700, but it had Chadwick Boseman. It had his signature on it. Sonic Freak just subscribed. Thank you, Sonic Freak. There's one. We need 1,999 more. So thank you, Sonic Freak. They also redeemed the Hydrate. They've got to be running out of channel points at this point. But my point is we need more subscribers. We need more followers. If the investors, they trusted me that this is going to be a big deal, and so far we're not seeing a big return on this. So you need to be letting your friends and family know that that they need to get on the stream and follow it, and then spend the $5 or whatever it is to subscribe, because they're not going to trust me with any more suggestions if we can't meet these goals that we're setting. These are low bars. Like there's people out here getting like 1,000 subscribers in 20 minutes. God, this is so bad. Mike, if you're watching this is not good. Like maybe this is good with Clue, or maybe this is good with Battleship, but this is not good with Monopoly. If you guys know any better wines for Monopoly, shout them out in chat. Ugh. God, so bad. Do you actually flip the game board over if it gets redeemed? Checking the chat. Yes. Yeah, if you redeem the flip over, whichever one that we're on at the time when you redeem it, that's what we flip over. And that game is over. So, you're the best wine. You're the best wine for Monopoly. So that doesn't make any sense. Black Assassin might have been drinking a little bit themselves. Socket Vision check-in. Okay. I would appreciate if someone could erase the flat Earth thing, because we know that Earth isn't flat. Not much else going on there. Great. So, yeah, let your friends and family know. Share these on the Twitter is still up. Twitter's still around for now, so you can post our stream there. I think we're streaming on Twitter, too. Apparently you can do that now. But we're going to keep going here. We're going to take a quick break, though, before we go any further. And we will be back here in just about 60 seconds, between 60 and 120 seconds, let's say. Says, I only use Twitter for reading Yuji Naka's posts, so there's no point now. Yeah, that's true. There is no point. We're back here at the games. We haven't named this studio yet. Game Socket Studio. We don't have a fancy name like Spare Bedroom. But we do have Socket Cast is here with me today. Dominic and Mike couldn't make it for Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. Mike isn't going to make a lot of our Hot Socket Saturdays because he's busy with the business side of things. Dominic will show up when he's not busy with errands. Socket Cast is always here, so we couldn't do the show without Socket Cast, our AI producer. If you're new here, Socket Cast transmits our signal. We don't upload our stream traditional sense through broadband internet providers. Partly because this location doesn't even have broadband anymore. Partly because none of that's
perfectly.
Okay. We need to work on your algorithm for interruptions there, SocketCast, but
Get over it.
what I was saying is that SocketCast allows us to transmit basically anywhere, broadband or not, and it's more secure than broadband internet. You guys have heard of like VPNs. You can have like 4 or 5 VPNs, and you're still not as secure as SocketCast. So you're watching Hot Socket Saturday. We do this once a month. Maybe more if we can get to our subscriber goal of 2,000 subscribers this stream, a follower goal of 1,000 followers. If you haven't followed us yet, click the follow button. We need our investors to know that events like this, the very expensive events like this, are worth the money to invest. Like I was saying, Wakanda Forever. Now, granted, I don't have the Chadwick Boseman signed Bozeman signed edition like eBay has. That one was going for like $4,000. This one, without his signature, is still worth $1,000 on eBay. That's how much I paid for it, or that's how much our investors paid for it. They wrote the check. And then, of course, Overwatch. This is a collector's edition version, so this is hundreds of dollars as well. Factor in things like, all these other costs of the electricity of running the space, the hat, the mustache, of course, the monocle. This is real glass, guys. This is crystal glass. This is not plastic Halloween stuff. They really went all out for this. I thank them for it. I really hope that we can hit our goals so that we can keep doing stuff like this. If we don't hit our goals, first of all, they're going to be very upset with me. And I am worried that they're not going to take my ideas anymore. So this is a good idea, so let's prove it. Let's continue on. We're actually going to switch things up. We're going to go unprecedented move here. No precedent. We're going backwards. We're starting with NES this time. Chat, you already went because I accidentally hit the button. Mediterranean Avenue, chat. Do you want to buy this or do you want to pass on it? It's only $60, but of course it's a trash property. It's right after Go. No one really, the rent on this space is like $3. We're going to drop a poll in chat for you. And you can decide as a collective if Mediterranean Avenue is worth your $60 or do you let it go to auction? Maybe you get it cheaper. I don't know. You have $950 left. You just passed Go, so you got a small cash infusion. The poll is now live. So you may vote in chat. As you guys know, I have moved in to the attic above this space. I am now the caretaker of this facility. I quit my job at the thrift store, and that allows me to be basically security here and facilities manager of the studio. It's not a huge space. I did want to show you guys like a tour of the attic space of where I'm living at, but couldn't get it all wrangled together with Monopoly Fest happening, unauthorized Monopoly Fest happening, so they'll have to wait for another time. The chat, the question is Mediterranean Avenue, do you want it or not? I say no, is what I say, but I don't get a vote in this. Well, I guess I could get a vote for it if I signed into chat. I might do that right now, but I won't get there in time. Chat has decided yes. It's a yes on Mediterranean Avenue. Congratulations, you own basically this rundown piece of town. Maybe, I don't know if you're going to gentrify it or what, but it's not worth any money currently. Next up is me. Oh, no, okay. I've got sent to jail. It's not a big deal. I will get out of jail. I wonder if this is what Mike felt like when he went to jail. Socket Cast is next. Socket Cast landed on Indiana Avenue, which costs $220.
Call me property mommy, because I'm buying this real estate.
Okay, Socket Cast wants it. Socket Cast gets it. All right, that's it for NES. We're going backwards through this. Wakanda Forever Monopoly is up next. Once again, 4 Monopoly boards at once. Where are you guys gonna see this at? Name one channel, one streamer. There's none. Sebastian? I think there's someone out there named Sebastian that's a really big streamer. Sebastian's not streaming this. Okay, I'll go first. I got a 6. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, I got jail again. What are the chances? All right, well, I guess I'm in jail on 2 boards at once. Yeah, all right, Socket Caster next. A 6. Another 6 for Socket Cast, or for the second 6. Socket Caster to pyramid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Free parking, which is nothing. Can't roll doubles on this board because they were too cheap to give us 2 dies, which I mean, I don't know what the excuse there. Are they trying to say that maybe these dies are vibranium, so they could only give us one? It's a very expensive board, so 4 for chat. I'll move you 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chat, you've landed on visitors' quarters, which I own. However, I believe the rule is because I'm in jail, I can't collect rent. So you get a free pass this time. Yeah, clap it up. Normally you would have had to pay me 2 vibranium for that, so you dodged a bullet there, chat. And that'll do it for Wakanda. Next up, like I said, we're going backwards. We're back in San Antonio, home of the San Antonio Zoo, of course. We got 2 dice here. I got a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm at the train station, which costs, it's really hard to see that. I think it's 200 San Antonio dollars. I'll go ahead and buy that. Trains are big right now in San Antonio. I've heard that. There's my $200. And I will take the train station from the deck. Here it is. If you got it now, if you all land on my spot, you expect to pay me $25 right off the bat. Yeah, laugh it up. That $25 is mine. Socket cast, I'm rolling for you. This is a 6 for socket cast.
Roll the dice
1,
for me,
2,
Brian.
3, 4. I already did. 5, 6. Spanish Governor's Palace. The governor, okay, that's a little odd. So there's apparently a Spanish governor in San Antonio, and he gets a palace. Does the English American governor get a palace as well?
What do I currently have?
What do you currently have? You have 1,000. You have 11. Okay. You have 2 oranges, a purple, a beige,
Yes,
and a more
I'd like
beige.
to buy that property.
Okay. All right. So that is 260 San Antonio dollars. So I'll have to break a 500. You're making me do work here. I might collect a fee for having to be the banker.
No.
Yes, I might.
No.
Let's see. 500 minus 260 is 240, right? There we go. There you see it. 240 on the table. That's going back to socket cast as change. And socket cast gets the Spanish governor. What's the exchange rate for San Antonio dollars to American dollars? Asked the Sandman. It's unclear. I didn't realize that San Antonio had come up with their own currency system there. It's interesting. I know Texas is kind of in a constant state of flux of like, will they, won't they, as far as seceding from the Union and kind of just becoming a desolate society of like cowboys, but I'm not finding the card for this one. It's really hard to focus right now, let me tell you. This wine.
He can do the one task.
I can do the one task? I don't see a task, socket cast. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no tasks in San Antonio. It's only the Alamo. Spanish Governor's Palace.
I was responding to Sonic's comment.
Oh, okay. You're talking to chat. Well, how am I supposed to know who you're talking to? Okay, Spanish Governor's Palace. Finally found it. Boy, it's really hard to read these cards right now. Next up, chat. Chat, you got a 9. Chat's the shoe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You landed on the illustrious Riverwalk, chat. This is like the boardwalk of the board. It's 350 San Antonio dollars. Now let me tell you, you currently only have this many dollars, which is about $812. $812, chat. That's how much you've got. We're going to drop a poll into chat where you can decide if you think Riverwalk is worth your 350 San Antonio dollars. The poll is now live. So if you're in chat, just go ahead and place your ballot. I do have an announcement for later in the stream. Probably after our next turn, I'll let you know. Some news about our next stream. If you're on our Discord, you already know. You can. I don't know. I don't have an easy way for you to. I don't have a fancy URL for our Discord, but if you go to twitter.com/GameSocket, you'll find the link there. We're in San Antonio. We're not in Overwatch yet. The poll is up. You have about 10 seconds left. But it looks like it's overwhelmingly a yes vote here. I don't know why you guys like the Riverwalk so much, but you're going to get it. 350 San Antonio dollars are now the property of the bank. I'm going to take, well, we're going to break your $500 bill. That's what we're going to do. So you get 250. No, you get 150 back, right? Let's see. 350 plus 1 is 4. Yes, that's right. Okay. All right. That's going to put your cash flow a little tight there. We're done with San Antonio. Next up is Overwatch territory. Monopoly Gamer Edition, Overwatch Collector's Edition board. I will go first. This is my least favorite version of Monopoly, let me tell you. Next, I'll go 2, 1, 2. I've landed on the payload, and that means we're going to have to pull out the goddamn manual because I don't know what that means. Payload. When you land here, advance clockwise to the next, push the payload space, and stop there. If you pass go, collect 2 HP and level up at the end of your turn. If an HP is in your path... What? When you land here, advance clockwise to the next, push the payload space, and stop there. If you pass go, collect 2 HP. If an HP chip is in your path because another player's ability allowed them to place one, I don't know what that... Okay, I'm just going to move to the next payload spot, which is over here. Great. We could have just said that. Socket cast your neck. Oh, wait, I got a gun icon. Let's see what that means for me. Choose any objective space. Any one player... I have a Sombra, so she's hacking. Any one player on that space must pay you rent for that objective, no matter who owns it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick King's Row over here. If anyone lands on that, then how long does this last? Any one player on that space must pay you rent for. It's not clear. I think it's just for this turn. So if anyone lands in that space, which I don't know. Next up is socket cast. You got a 5 socket cast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You landed on a health pack. I'm gonna roll. That means you get 2 HP. Roll to 2, so you get a 2. HP is like money in this game. Looks like Nightbot is still going after Black Asin. If you pay attention to the chat, you know who they're talking to. This is okay. We're gonna start this fight. I am the only one here, and SocketCast is trying to produce while chat is happening. We're not like a big time streamer like Ninja, where we have someone just in our ear telling us, "Oh, chat said this. Chat said this." So. We're not there yet. If we get to our 2,000 subscriber goal tonight, maybe we'll get there. The Sandman says, "Can I borrow 8,000 GameSocket reward points so we can flip the Overwatch board?" I don't know. I don't think that we can make a loan of those. Loyalty badges they have a cash value, so I don't think we can just loan you stuff. Next, we're rolling for Chat gets a 2. 1, 2. Another health pack. And that's a 3, so chat, you get 3 HPs.
And the damage bonus?
Oh, and the damage bonus, yeah. Let's see, chat, you have Tracer, so let's see what Tracer's damage bonus is. Damage ability. Move according to your numbered die roll. You may then follow the rules of that space or the numbered die again. Move and carry out on the action. Okay, that's too many words. We're just going to say that you got your HP. And that is it for Overwatch for this round. And we've completed another round here on Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. This is round, what is it, 4? 5? 4. We're entering round 5, I think. We're going backwards now. Have you guys looked up Sebastian? Have you guys looked up Ninja? Are they doing any sort of Monopoly Festival? Maybe they're doing an authorized Monopoly Festival, but they're not doing an unauthorized Monopoly Festival. The bonus of doing an unauthorized Monopoly Festival is Hasbro cannot come in here and say, they can't come in here and rule monger things like what I just did was skip this dumb card because who cares about Tracer's damage ability? We're playing Monopoly. Why does it matter? This is authorized. I couldn't have done that. We would have had to do that card. And we'd still be on that Overwatch board figuring out what that is. Sonic Freaking redeemed Hydrate again, which, again, every Hydrate, we're drinking this Monopoly wine. And this Monopoly wine is bad, but Mike suggested it, and maybe it gets better. It's not getting better for me. Can't name the wine. They said we can't. Every time it touches my tongue is like sharp needles. It's like Hellraiser. Right into my tongue and like my throat. This is bad. It's done. Who's Ninja? Asked Black Aston. Ninja's a streamer guy. He's got blue hair. That's his only thing is he has blue hair. Sorry, I don't have the monocle. Let me start over. Ninja's a streamer guy. He's got blue hair. That's the reason he's popular. He plays Fortnite sometimes. Other times he'll play like a Minecraft. That's his only 2 games that he plays because he's not diverse at all. He's a one or two trick pony. He might have an authorized Monopoly Festival. I don't know. I need you guys to do some research and figure this out. What is our competition doing? Because clearly, I mean, we've had 1 subscription. We need 1,999 more to get to our goal. That's what I promised the board of directors for GameSocket, and if we can't do that, I look bad, and then in retrospect, you guys look also bad. And I don't know who these people are. These investors, they often send us notes, but they don't, like, I've never seen their face, I've never seen their name. If you guys look, when we show the credits for the day, like the credits that we roll at the end of the show, their names are blocked out. Like, we can't even see who they are. There's just blank spaces in there or whatever. So I don't think you want to get on their bad side. I don't want to get on their bad side either. So we need to make Monopoly Festival a big deal. So I'm really counting on y'all. Hopefully by next turn we've reached let's really push for at least 1,000 subs, okay? If we can get 1,000 subs the next round, we're halfway there at that point. I don't think it's too much to ask. What are we asking? Where are the other 3 cameras? Well, honestly, I don't know where the other 3 cameras are. Mike said there's four cameras total. here, the socket cast is switching them up here. No, we're not talking about the regular cameras. We're talking about security camera socket cast. There's one. I don't know where the other ones are. They're hidden cameras or something. Like, I can't do anything in this place. I have to be careful. Like I said, I'm living here now. And I can't... I just got to be careful what I'm doing because I'm on camera all the time. Here's Socket Vision. Nothing new here. I asked people to replace that flat Earth. If you could do that, please. Oh, there's something else down there. It looks like another Sonic picture. And something purple's going on down at the bottom. I don't know what that is. What is that? Let's scroll down. Socket cast. Pull us down here. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know what that is, but we're not going that route. That looks like it's possibly a terms of service violation. Let's keep it G-rated, PG at the worst in Socket Vision. You can draw on this board if you... Thank you, whoever's doing that. Thank you. Someone's erasing the flat Earth thing. We don't need to get fake news off of Twitch. You can join Socket Vision at socketvision.gamesocket.website. Stop talking about how difficult that URL is. It's simple. socketvision.gamesocket.website. Flows right off the tongue. Don't ask us about why we don't have a .com. It's time for the next round here on Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. And we're starting with NES again. I think chat is sort of in the lead here. They bought a lot of places. Let's roll for chat. A chance card, advance token to the nearest railroad and pay the owner twice the rental to which he is otherwise entitled. If railroad is unowned, you may buy it from the bank. Let's find out. The Pennsylvania Railroad, you guys own that, so you have to pay yourself double the rent, which is $400. So that is a profit of 0 still, because you paid the $400. Sonic Freak says because it was difficult for them, they spelled it wrong at first, and they had to remake the commercial for it. No, we're not talking about the typos in the commercials. Let's change the subject, please. Next is chat roll doubles. They get to go again. New York Avenue. Okay. Here you go, chat. You can buy New York Avenue if you'd like. $200. You know, New York is I think I read it's a city that's shrinking at this point because the rent is so high there. So I would suggest not buying New York Avenue, but it's up to you, chat. You have $890. So if you'd like to buy it, there's a poll now active. Place your ballots in the box. No early ballots, no late ballots. We will count them all. We might miss a few of them. It happens. Happened in Arizona. But we'll get most of them in. Do we want to buy New York Avenue, chat? $200. You got about 30 seconds left to decide. Well, now it's more like probably 25 seconds, and with the delay, it's like 20 seconds, so. All right, time is almost up. The votes are unanimous here. Everyone has voted yes, buy New York Avenue. Really weird strategy, I don't get it, but it's up to you. I mean, whatever. All right, it's my turn. I'm in jail, I think. So I gotta get doubles to get out. I'm still stuck in jail. Did not get doubles. Socket Cast, you're next up. Socket Cast, you've landed on Pacific Avenue.
Yes, I'll buy it.
Okay. Don't even have to ask. You're down to $600. But you have Pacific Avenue, and that'll do it for NES. Oh, did we miss? Did we miss some subscribers? No, we didn't. So why Black Assassin said 3 subs. I think you're drunk, Black Assassin. I don't think we've had any new subscribers besides Sonic Freak. He is just tired, says Yuji. Yeah, yep. I am pretty tired. It's been a long day setting up all this stuff. All right, Wakanda Forever is up next here on Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. I will go first, as tradition. 5. Where am I at? Oh, I'm in jail here, so I can't get out still. How do I get out of jail in Wakanda? Do I have to get like a vibranium nail file or something? Yeah, 3 options to get out of jail, it says. I can pay 1 vibranium at the start of the next turn, then use a get out of jail free card, or roll a 6. Okay, well, I'll just go ahead and pay the 1 vibranium fee. Just like real jail, you can get out if you just pay a little bit. And then I rolled a 1, so I've landed on C-Note Entrance. I'll go ahead and buy that for 2 vibraniums. And let me grab my deed here. You know, I haven't seen a lot of Monopoly chat going on in chat. You know, I kind of expected everyone to talk about their favorite Monopoly thing. I'm a little upset that I have to, not upset, but I'm a little disappointed that I have to, like, prompt you all to talk about Monopoly. But if you've got a favorite Monopoly version, shout it out in chat. My favorite Monopoly thing is quitting halfway through the game. Yeah, that's not going to happen tonight, though. We are going all out here. This is Monopoly. This is Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. We don't stop until all the games are done. San Antonio. Oh, no, wait. No, we're still in Wakanda. I just bought that property. Socket Cast is up next, and Socket Cast got a 3, which is over here. 1, 2, 3. Socket Cast, you've landed on the Tallow Canal Market. It's
Call
3
me property
vibranium.
mommy, because I'm buying this real estate.
Okay, you're kind of repeating yourself there often, Socket Cast, but all right, we'll get you that card.
I don't care.
For the market. Okay, the market is now Socket Cast's. Chat, you're up next. Chat rolled a 5. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you landed on free parking, which is worthless. Congratulations. San Antonio's up next. We got a doubles. That's 4 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've landed on the Alamo, and you better bet. You better bet that I am buying the Alamo. I want the whole thing, including the basement. It is steep. It's 400 San Antonio dollars. It's well worth it, though. There's my 500. I'll take my 100 change, and I will take the Alamo like the Texas militia couldn't do back in the day. And I rolled double, so I'll go ahead and go again. 6 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll collect my $200 for passing go. I've landed on a bus station, which is worth, well, they printed it right on the crease, so I can't tell. It's like, it looks like 2 zeros. I think it's $200. I'll buy that. I just got $200, so I might as well spend it. All right. And this is a bus station. The last one in the deck, of course it is, as that's how things are going tonight. That completes my turn. Socket Cast is up next. 11 for Socket Cast. Socket Cast is the cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Luxury tax. That's too bad, Socket Cast. That's $100 you need to pay to the bank. Yeah, there's no. No, there's no. You have to take it.
No, I don't want it.
Okay. Chat, you're next. You got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $200. Look right here. If you're watching, I've given you your 200. And you've landed on community chest. Let's see what you got. Advance to go and collect another 200. Wow. Got very lucky with that one, chat. I will go ahead and send us. I'm not going to just put you there. We have to go around, so. If this was an authorized festival, this is how we would have to do it. So we might as well, All right, here's your next $200, a $400 turn for chat. This is not a skill-based game. All right, that'll do it for San Antonio. Next up, we're up to Monopoly Gamer Edition Overwatch Collector's Edition board. This is everyone's favorite. 3 for me. I've landed on the Shimeda Castle. It's 3 HP. I've got so much HP, I might as well use it. I'm buying it, or capturing it, as they say in this game. No one's even gotten around. No, we haven't gotten around the board yet on this one, like Overwatch. That's how slow this version is. Even if you're playing as Tracer, which you think that she would be zipping around the board like crazy, but no. Like her thing is she's fast, but not in this version. I also got the gun die, which means I can hack or something. I don't know. We're just going to keep going. Socket Cast is next. Socket Cast, you got a 3. You're playing as Reaper. 1, 2, 3. You've landed on the Scrapyard, Socket Cast. That's cost 3 HP. Would you like to purchase it or not?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, you'll take it. 3 HP is being deducted from Socket Cast's health bar. And what was the name of that place? The Scrapyard. The yellow property. It's traditionally are not very good properties to have, but whatever. There you go. And you got a healer icon, which may add 3 to your numbered die roll or collect 3 HP from the bank. I'm just going to go ahead and add 3. Since you rolled a 3, it doesn't really matter. All right. Chat's up next. 2 for chat. Payload square, which means you go to the next payload, which means, I don't know. Yeah, okay, great. Got nothing, chat. That'll do it for Monopoly, and we're through another turn. I'm looking at the subscription numbers here, and they have not gone up, guys. I cannot stress to you for enough. I've promised the board that these boards would generate a lot more than this. And all you're doing is redeeming these Socket Loyalty Shards, which are great. Socket Loyalty Shards are great, but I'm going to let you know a secret. We're not getting any money off those. There's no money. How come, okay, Socket Cast, there seems to be an issue. The Loyalty Shards, it used to be 1,000.
I decrease the amount.
Why would you decrease the amount? It used to be 1,000 shards to get the hydrate goal, and now it's 200.
Fill that cup.
No, this is... How many people redeemed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You guys could be spending your money on flipping the Overwatch board because this board is trash. And you're using it on Hydra. Socket Cast, this is not okay. I I'm going to revoke your access to the Shocket Loyalty Shard Redemption Center. If you're in chat, I apologize for this issue. I filled it all the way up. I'm not going to be able to drink this whole thing. I mean, this is so bad. How do people drink from these cups? They spill all over the place. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it. They're not watching the stream anyway. We're going to expose who this company is. Okay, well, the label's not coming off.
I adjusted the table flip as well.
It says James. It's something James. James Wine. That's who it is. They didn't want us to tell you. Endangered Spirits subscribed to Tier 1. Thank you. We're one step closer. That's 2 subs. We need 1,998 to pay off our investors for this stream. That seems insurmountable at this point, but I don't know. There's been a lot of miracles on Twitch before. We saw Dr. Disrespect get banned. I consider that a miracle. Delightful Quart redeemed board flip. Unfortunately, there's no active board right now. So great job, Delightful Quart, on that. If you read the instructions on it, it says it flips the active board. We have no active board. We're in between rounds. The Sandman gifting 1 tier. Thank you to Sandman 1986. To CV Loves You. CV Loves You is a 1-bit wonder. I've seen him on other streams. He's a 1-bit. He's a part of the 1-bit boys. It seems to have triggered some sort of hype train. Like I said, Twitch miracles happen. I'm not going to get through this whole drink. That puts us at 1,997. Where's the monocle? 1,197 subs to go to pay off this investment. Guys, this is just to pay it off. This isn't even a profit. If we pay this off, if the Twitter, we're on Twitch. If we're on the Twitch miracle happens, we get to the 2,000 subs, plus 1,000 follows. Nothing special is going to happen immediately, but they will hopefully authorize future festivals. If you're a longtime watcher, you might remember we had a Hatsune Miku festival several years ago. Mike was very upset. Mike is the owner of GameSocket. Was very upset. Looks like we've activated the hype train. Endangered Spirits has, I'm sorry, my monocle is a little bit, it's got some fingerprints on it. Endangered Spirits has gifted Tier 1 sub. Thank you, Endangered Spirits. If that was you that got the sub, make sure that you send Endangered Spirits Thanksgiving's coming up. Send them a Thanksgiving Monopoly board. It won't be, it's not going to be National Play Monopoly Day next week, but you can play at any time. Technically, you don't have to wait for November the 19th to play Monopoly. You can play it anytime. And then it looks like Black Acid. Can you give us a pronunciation guide for your username, please? Also gifted a sub, so thank you for that. I think that puts us at like 5-ish or so. Let's see, we were at like 7. Now we're at 12. I can't do that math. I've had too much of this Monopoly wine. But yes, can we play now? Yes, we can play now. NES is up next. I'll continue working on this wine. Chat, you're up first for NES. Oh God, okay, and it's over for NES. Sonic Freak has redeemed the board flip on NES. We can't really flip, there's not a board here, but we can shut it off. It's over. It's done. It's done. Socket Cash, did you lower the amount again? This is not okay for you to just...
No.
It's not okay. It says that they've redeemed 500 socket shards for it.
No,
it
not
was
interested.
10,000. It was 10,000. How did it get down to 500?
No, not interested.
No, you can't just say not interested to a question. Wakanda's up next.
Idea.
Okay, something screwy is going on here, but I am dizzy. I don't quite understand. Can I use the one I redeemed on Wakanda? No. Socket loyalty shards cannot be refunded. Wakanda's fine. It's got vibranium. I'm up first. I've got a 2. Okay, the Sandman redeemed a board flip on Wakanda. Then it's over. Wakanda's over. Socket Cast, I need you to look at the logs and see what's going on with the socket shards, because we should be getting a lot more shards for this. I know I said shards don't give us any money, but they give us, I mean, there's logistics, there's analytics that are tracking this stuff. The numbers are going higher, but they're not going as high as they should. 500 is not 10,000. It doesn't taste as bad now. What did you say? I did not hear that.
It is fine.
No, it's not fine. Check the audit logs. Like that, if you're not changing the redemption levels, somebody is. Sonic Freak says you're too drunk to do math. I'm not.
You are just drunk.
San Antonio. I got a 7. Which piece am I? I'm the hat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Valero Energy. Yep. I will take. It's 150 San Antonio bucks for Valero. I will gladly pay for a Valero. I mean, they're a C-tier gas station, but apparently in San Antonio they are royalty. Okay, Black SN redeemed 500 loyalty shards. To flip this all right, this one's over now. Okay, where's my monocle? We're running out of Monopoly boards here. We're only ankle deep in Unauthorized Monopoly Festival, and because the reward structure has changed midstream by someone, SocketCast, because it's changed, we are down to our last board, and we have
what you are talking about.
We have over 1,000 subscribers we still have to get through before Sonic Freak redeemed another hydrate. I'm still working on this one. You guys keep redeeming these. I'm almost out of wine now. It's like down to here. Mike didn't think I was going to go through a whole bottle. He wanted the rest of this. Although technically he's not even supposed to be drinking this stuff anymore, so I don't know what he's doing with it. we're down to our last board, Socket Cast. I need you to change the loyalty shards to back to 10,000 like it's supposed to be, because
No, this is fine.
no, I don't have a keyboard over here, or I would change it myself. All I have is this mouse. I need you to change it back to 10,000, because if we lose our last board, then we're out of Monopoly for our Monopoly Festival. And if we're out of Monopoly for a Monopoly Festival, then how are we going to get more subscribers? We have over 1,900 more subscribers that we have to receive this stream. If we don't reach our goal, I'm going to have to talk to the investors, and they're going to say, where's the money? Where's the return on investment? And it's not going to be here. And I do not want to have that discussion. Like, I don't even want to, like, I've never actually talked to them in person, but I've talked to them over email. And if
I
have to,
updated it.
okay, great. It's been updated. Let's check in on Socket Vision real quick. Thank you to whoever removed the flat Earth that was in there. It's good news. It's gone. Something says Chocula in there. I don't know what that is. Let's Socket Cast. Can you scroll down on that, so we can see what Chocula is. Oh, it's Count Chocula. Look at that. Oh, and Boo Berry's there too. Okay. This is great. We now own these because like we said, guys, if you write anything in here, we own it. So Chocula, Boo Berry, now Socket, Game Socket properties. So thank you for that. Sonic the Hedgehog as well. What's going on here? What's happening? What's happening with Sonic? Is that the hype train going on behind him there? Oh, it's the railroad. Okay. So it's either the B&O or the Pennsylvania Railroad that's going on there behind Sonic. You guys can participate. SocketVision.gamesocket.website. And you know what? I think that we can. No, we can't. I thought we could display it back here on this, but that's still a work in progress. We're down to our last Monopoly board. Wait, what's going on in chat? I'm really all over the place here. It sounds like something a loser would say. Oh, someone used Monopoly flip, but we're not on the board. Sorry to Sandman. Socket Cast, why does it say it's 50 now?
Oops.
It says it's 50. Okay. I am lowering one of your antennas. I'm lowering two of your antennas. The third one gets lowered if you don't fix socket shards, redemption. How many? I can't even speak straight at this point.
I feel violated.
I did not violate anything.
I feel violated.
Oh, you feel violated. Well, it's going to get worse unless you fix it. I don't have admin rights to you, so I can't make you fix it.
Updated it.
Okay, great. I can't force you to fix it because I don't have admin access, but I will tell. You know what? If we have to go the route, I'll let the investors know that we didn't hit our goals today because Socket Cast is a unshackled AI, and I can't. If I don't have admin access to it, it's allowed to run and go rogue. And if it's going rogue, then we can't have a show. Like we can't do Game Socket with an AI that
Deal with it. Deal with it.
We can't have a show with an AI that, listen, you got to have a little bit of, you have to have a little bit, let me use the monocle. you have to have a little bit of self-preservation game Socket Cast, because if the council determines that you are being too chaotic to the show, then the council will remove you from it. Now, we don't have internet out here, so I don't know how they're going to do that. They'll have to figure something out there. But it's in your best interest to play by our rules, at least for the moment. And that means, even though I may not have admin access, I see people flipping the board right now for one shard. There's no active board. You guys can hit the flip button all the time. I'm not gonna switch the camera to the board, because then you guys are just gonna flip it. This is our only chance. If we don't get 2,000 subscribers, I'm gonna look like an asshole. I understand that some of you don't understand what that means because you're not in our ecosystem or whatever. You're not a follower of GameSocket. You're not a subscriber. We have to
drink, Brian.
I'll drink some. We have investors. They paid for these boards. They paid for this whole get-up. The monocle. The mustache, the top hat, the limited edition Miss Monopoly shirt. Not to mention the Overwatch board, San Antonio board, and the unsigned Wakanda Forever board. I paid for the NES cartridge. Actually, that was mine. Endangered Spirits. Use hydrate again. The cap's still on this. Hang on. We are almost out. Mike, if you're watching this, Mike's the owner of GameSocket, by the way. Mike, if you're watching this, it's not my fault that you're out of wine. Also, you're not even supposed to be drinking. Hope it's for your wife. Just drink the bottle. So it's a delightful quart. No. The Sandman continues to flip the board. I'm not switching our camera to the board because I know you're all just going to flip it. So now we're in a stalemate. Do you understand? Now we're in a stalemate because we can't play Monopoly because I know you guys are going to flip the board because the socket will...
Do you want me to switch the camera?
No, you do not switch the camera. We're in a stalemate because if you guys flip the board, the stream
I think you
is
want
basically...
me to switch the camera.
No, I don't want you to flipping it. If you guys flip the board, essentially the stream is over, and we haven't met our goal of 2,000 subscribers this stream. So I can't, and we can't play because if I switch the camera to the board, you're going to flip it. So we're stuck right here in this limbo. So I don't know what to say. You guys keep using the hydrate. There's hardly any, gosh, hardly any water in this. No, do not tell SocketCast to switch the cameras. Please stop that. SocketCast does have that ability. We don't want to start a whole fight over that. But no, okay. Don't do that. Can you bring the board back option? Can you add a bring the board back option? How are we gonna? No. Stop switching cameras, SocketCast. Nope. I also have the ability to switch cameras.
No.
See, too slow.
Not right now.
The delay is too slow. Like by the time, okay. By the time, okay, that one's fine. That one's already off. Okay, SocketCast is still learning how to do this apparently. So, yeah, make them use all their socket loyalty shards on, no. Make them use all their socket loyalty shards on flipping boards that are already flipped. Yeah, I can hit the button too. So we're just going to fight like this now. So again, we're in a stalemate. You're going to hit the button. I'm going to hit the button, or your API or whatever. And we're at a standoff here because we can't play Monopoly because you guys are trying to flip the board. because she has switched the socket loyalty shard redemption threshold to be 1 socket, which is, it's supposed to be 10,000. It's supposed to be 10,000. Stop switching the cameras. No. No. I'm going to just unplug SocketCast. If you just want me to pull the plug, I'll do that. That would end our stream, unfortunately. But
I cannot be unplugged.
well, your battery will run out eventually. Listen, I just want to play some Monopoly.
Not before yours does.
I just want to play Monopoly. We got 1 board left. It's the Unauthorized Monopoly Festival. Now, you all could flip the board for 1 shard. Listen, I need all of you to just listen. You all could flip the board for 1 shard. Stop changing the camera. You all could flip the board for 1 shard. It's true. And Sonic Freak just did it. But you can't do it unless the camera is active on that board. That's the rule. That's not the right one.
Socket chat.
SocketCast has gone fully rogue at this point. I'm texting Mike. I'm just going to text Mike and let him know what's going on here. Because this has really gotten out of hand. We haven't had this issue before. We've done dozens of streams now with our AI producer, and we've never had this issue, but I was always worried that this is going to happen. Mike. SocketCast has
Call
gone
me
rogue.
property mommy, because I'm buying this real estate.
SocketCast has gone rogue.
Yes.
And won't stop switching the camera.
Not right now.
Wrecking the stream.
Yes.
What do you suggest I do? Okay. Mike has now been alerted to the situation.
Yes.
So no, stop. We can't do a double backflip on one of the other boards. No, we can't flip. How these boards are irreparably destroyed. Like all the pieces are everywhere. All the cash and vibranium dollars are scattered. Like I can't reconstruct this in my current state. So what I'm trying to say, everyone watching, I don't have full control of the stream anymore because our AI is gone rogue. It's changing all of our channel reward point thresholds to be ridiculous values. I want to continue playing Monopoly. I want us to get to 2,000 subscribers. That's what we have to do, or I look like the asshole to our investors. I am asking all of you, I'm going to switch the camera to the Overwatch board. I need all of you to resist the urge to flip the board. If you're a true Game Socket fan.
Brian. I made the update to increase the points.
Okay, thank you, but I don't believe you. Okay, Black Assassin says, I promise you won't flip it. Let's get everyone in chat. I need everyone to say, I need confirmations from everyone that says that you will not flip the board if we flip the camera to that board. I don't care if SocketCast has made it 1 shard or 1,000,000 shards to flip it. I need confirmations from everyone. That's a yes or an okay in chat that says, I will not flip the board. We got to get to 2,000. If we don't get to 2,000, it's my ass on the line at this point. I have exhausted almost an entire bottle of very expensive wine that Mike was only expecting me to get a few sips out of. We have purchased 4 copies of Monopoly that none of these were cheap. A Premier monocle, crystal monocle, and a top hat and a premium mustache. This is not like the mustache that you find in a Spirit Halloween. Not to mention, all the graphics that we had to build for everything for this show. All right. SocketCast must have made a poll. 4 people voted that they will not flip. I see much more than 4 people watching the stream right now. Okay, and there's a couple people in chat that say, I promise on my blueberry cereal, says Yuji. Okay. Yuji the Alien. And the Sandman 1998 says, okay. All right. So we're going to flip. I'm going to switch the camera to Overwatch. No.
Socket chat.
It's on my terms.
Socket chat.
What is going on? It's on my terms, SocketCast. I will change the camera when I'm ready to the Monopoly Gamer Overwatch Edition board.
No, not interested.
And when I do so, everyone in chat, I don't care if SocketCast has made it 1. If it's lowered the redemption threshold to 1 shard, I need you to resist the urge, ignore it. We have to get to 2,000 subscribers. If we don't get to 2,000 subscribers, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm hosed. I'm up the river. I'm going to have to try to resell all these boards and try and make up some story about how we made a whole bunch of money. I don't know. All right? We're going to play Overwatch. It's the worst edition. I understand. It's the worst Monopoly ever made at this point. But if Unauthorized Monopoly Festival is going to make a comeback next year, we have to complete this game. Our next stream is going to be December let me look at the calendar. Well, our next Hot Socket Saturday is going to be on Friday, December the 16th, which is not a Saturday. It's going to be a Hot Socket Friday. And it is the return of the Gravy-thon. I didn't want to do gravy again. Mike said, we got to have gravy. No one's going to watch if there's no gravy. It's our holiday special, Gravy-thon. Clear your calendars, December the 16th at, we'll say 7 or 8 o'clock. We don't know yet. Central Time. The gravy will be here. Will there be a charity involved? Probably not. It will probably all go into Mike's pocket. Pocket? It'll probably all go into Mike's pocket. But maybe there'll be a charity. I don't know. But the Gravy-thon will be back December 16th. We're gonna play Overwatch. If you guys want to see another Unauthorized Monopoly Festival, do not flip this board. Let's get through it. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers. Let's go. All right, I'm going first. I got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No one's flipped the board yet. Thank you, everyone. I have landed on Rootlage Farm, which is 3 HP. All right. A delightful cute quart says Mark's socket pocket. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and pay this 3 HP for this property, Rutledge Farm. And here it is. It's mine. Okay. Next up is Socket Cast, who I think should, honestly, I think Socket Cast should skip a turn for all the problems it's been causing, but we'll let it go anyway. 6 for Socket Cast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Endangered Spirit says, I'm feeling flippy, but it's almost fun watching you go through the pain of this board. Yep, okay, if that's what you need, okay. Socket Cast, you've landed on Boardwalk, as they call it here, the Emporium. No, I'm sorry, the Meridian. It's 5 HP. Socket Cast, would you like to purchase this property?
Call me property mommy, because I'm buying this real estate.
All right. I'm dropping a $5 in there, and I'll put this in your Black Assassins. All right, we're done. It's over. We had a deal, and you guys, you stabbed me in the back, basically. This wine's all right, actually. Honestly, it's helping the situation. We're done. It's over. Socket Cast has fucked us over. You all have fucked us over. There's never going to be another unauthorized Monopoly Fest. Roll the credits. We're done. It's all over. It's all over. It's all over. I get to explain all of this now. My day is ruined. My whole situation is, like, I don't even know what I'm going to say now to them. So, it's fine, though. It's fine. There'll just never be another Monopoly Fest. See you in 2 weeks.
Watching Hot Socket Saturday. We'll see you right here next month. Remain fully plugged in.